is necessary and that your emotions are supposed to flow through you. And the second you try to like block or run away from your emotions, that actually does the worst because it traps them. Let me get another journal that I have. So basically, when you feel an emotion that you don't like, if you avoid it, the emotion lasts longer. And if you feel an emotion regularly and you just like react to it regularly, it goes down over time. So when I went to rehab again, I joke around about like rehab and all that stuff because how else like am I supposed to react to my issues? Like I guess another thing that I learned in rehab is called the downward arrow. And basically what it is like the thoughts or beliefs that you have about yourself. For example, let me give you an example. If you think gaining weight is bad, what the downward arrow is basically saying is you tell yourself, okay, and if that were true, what would that mean about me? If gaining weight is bad, what would that mean about me? It would mean that I don't like how I look. And if I don't like how I look, what would that mean about me? That I'm not accepted. And if I'm not accepted, what would that mean about me? It would mean that I'm unlovable. And if I'm unlovable, what would that mean about me? That I have nothing to offer. So the nothing to offer would be like the core belief. This is like a really crazy example and probably something that a lot of us like think in our minds is like we have these beliefs or these thoughts. Like, for example, this food is bad. And why is it bad? Like, if it were actually bad and you eat it, what would that mean about you? That you're a bad person? And what would that mean? You know, so it's like asking yourself, okay, and if that's true, why, until you get to the root of it. And I can look at this and tell myself, that's not true. I have so much to offer. I'm such a lovable person. Why do I have these thoughts? And when you see it on paper, when you see it, like when I see this, I'm like, that is not true. And for some reason, like seeing it is a little bit healing because I can say like, that's actually not true about me. If I gain weight, I'm still a lovable person. People are still gonna love me. I'm the same human being. So I can recognize that those thoughts don't match my core beliefs. Okay, basically this is literally a therapy session that I'm... Rehab was really good for me, you guys. I learned so freaking much. And in one of the courses, it was called Trauma Track. Oh my God, you guys, I learned so much in that course. Let me read you this one called Connection versus Attachment. In an attachment, there's a give and take. You show up as someone and the person on the receiving end values you for that of what you show up as. People on the receiving end always expect this edited version of you, left you wondering, what about the me that's not this perfect, altered version of me? Where in a connection, you're valued and accepted and celebrated for who you are at any given point. That is what I'm going to leave this little lesson for.